Hi everyone, I'm Chanel from Stamping Stilettos, and I'm here with a very quick tutorial on these lovely super fast one sheet mini albums. So let me show you the albums. I have made so many of these in the past, and going through some of my things in my craft room, I found some and I thought, OMG, I had so much fun making these that I wanted to share it with you. When I first made these, you're talking quite a few years ago now, so I do not remember, who I saw making them. I know there's an awful lot of videos out there on the one sheet mini albums, but I cannot give credit to who I found it from because it was many years ago. But once you remember them, it's in your brain. They're so easy to do. So there's a lot of videos out there, so pretty quick and simple to make. So let me show you these albums now. This one I made, oh my gosh, so many years ago. Now they have a little pocket on all of the little pages, and I've just basically used some of my stamp sets and made little tags on this one. This one is just, there's a little bit there where you can put your little notes. There's little gift tags in there. This was like based on a friend, to give to a friend. They're all about friendship. There you could put a photo on that there. But there's a pocket on every side. There's a place to put two things, so both sides. So that's the first one. This one, I believe I have got all gorgeous. Now I did show making the gorgeous tags. This is a different one, but it's still the same idea, and I've just basically put a gorgeous tag in each one, and then another tag. So that one's just tags. Now, since I've been doing my planners recently, it gave me an idea for this one. Now, this is using stickers from the Happy Planner stickers, and also using the stickers. Look how cool that is. Look, to make your little inner pieces to go in. Then we've got more gorgeous tags, and then more stickers. And then I've used some washi tape on these. I'll give you the measurements of these mats, and these are just the Happy Planner stickers. And this makes this so fast to make. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to make this little mini album, and then in another video I'll show you some of the ways that I've done to decorate them and the measurements for the mats, etc. And this one I haven't done anything inside. I just had a die cut gorgeous there for that. So loads and loads of ideas, but like I said, I'll do another video on decorating them. So what you will need for this project, you will need a sheet, 12 by 12 sheet of DSP, and this is some retired DSP that I had left over. Let me move this out of the way a minute, and let me see if that gives me a bit more space. So you have a 12 by 12 sheet, and you will need an oddman of DSP, and I've done a contrasting piece, and this measures 2.5 by 4, and that's for the spine, but I'll show you that later on. So what you need, I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, and what you need to do is just put your paper in, and we're going to score the first side. We're going to do 2, 6, oops, I can't see if it will, let me come over here. So 2, 6 and 10, and then you're just going to rotate your DSP, and on this side we are going to do 3, 6 and 9. So the first side is 2, 6 and 10, and the second side is 3, 6, 9. Now while we've got our scoreboard here, we may as well go ahead and do this. Now this is your spine piece, so this is 2.5 by 4, and the piece that you want on the outside of your little book, for instance, you want to be facing down, because then when you do what I'm going to do now, it makes it sort of more curved. So let's bring this down, and what we're going to do with this is we are just going to score every millimetre. So we're just going to go in all of the grooves, and we're going to give it this corrugated effect. So let's just, I missed one. Oops. Oops, daisy, we missed that one. Let's just get this last one. And that's why I said put your piece that you want on the outside facing down, and then that will give you your spine for your book. So we'll put that to one side, and we'll put the scoreboard to one side. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and crease, burnish our piece. Now you will notice, now I don't know if you can see on here, you've got a wider piece and a skinnier piece. Now I go and do the skinnier side first. Now when you're doing this, make sure that you line up your DSP perfectly, because I have made these before and they have been out a little bit, which means that your finished book you know, will have flaws in it. Now hopefully that won't happen, so make sure that all your paper is lined up when you do your scoring. And then what I do is then fold that in half and make sure that that's perfectly lined up. And we're just going to burnish again, and then we're going to do the other 3 score lines. So basically you're just burnishing. Just be careful, because look, I've just noticed that where I've burnished that a couple of times, I've broken the card there, the DSP, so just be careful with that. Why am I losing my track now? Do it more gentle is what I'm probably going to say. So, but try and crease it the best that you can. So have I creased them all? I think so. Make sure that you've done all of your lines. Now I should have really used a lighter piece of DSP, because now what you're going to do, we'll turn it this way so you can see. I'm going to fold in the skinny side like that. In fact, I'm going to go this way so you can see it better. Fold the skinny sides in like that. You'll notice that these are wider, so you want to do your skinny sides in, and then you will see a crease in the middle. It's not very easy to see because of the colour of the DSP, and you're going to cut up 1, 2, 3, so to this score line here. I don't know if you can see. So we're going up 3 down the middle, 1, 2, 3. I should have used a lighter DSP for you guys. Let's see, hopefully you'll be able to see it. She says if she can see it. Now you can obviously do this on your cutting board. So we're going up 1, 2, we're going up to the 3rd score line, and I don't know if you can see that, where that crisscross is just there. So you'll see that's a score line there. We're going up to the third one. So I hope that made sense. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I would use a dark one, wouldn't I? So we're going to do that. Now what you need to do is we need to just run some double-sided tape down these edges here and here, and then the same again here and here. Now I prefer to use a little bit of Tombow because I find then it doesn't take up too much of the pocket space. So I'm just going to run the slightest little bit there. You'll see in a minute what I mean. And there. And we're just going to fold that in and hold that down. And we're just going to do the same on this end here. And then we're going to put a little piece on this other side as well. My Tombow will come out. I mean, like I said, you can use double-sided if you prefer. I prefer Tombow. So I'm just going to run that up. So basically all 4 sides are glued down. So when you see that that's folded over, those will be held down if they decide to stick like that. And then once you've got the Tombow off your hands, you're going to, now having it with the cut piece that side, you're going to go valley, then mountain, and then valley. And then we're going to fold that in half and turn it over, and you're going to do the same again. So you're going valley, mountain, valley, and your book will come together like that. So let me open it out and show you one more time. You've got your 2 smaller pieces folded over and glued down on the sides. And then you have the cut piece on the right hand side, and you're going valley, mountain, valley, go in half again, then valley, mountain, valley, and then flip it over, and you'll see that is your this bit, the front of the book, and this side that will have your spine. Now you will see in the middle there's a piece that kind of opens. So what I do is open that up, and just on this bit here, we're just going to put a bit of Tombow or any of your adhesive that you want to use, and we're just going to press and hold that down. Now, one of the things I realised the other day is that you can actually make 2 of these, so using 2 sheets, and then stick them together to make an even bigger, you know, another book with bigger pockets in. And I'll try one later on and see. So let me have a look. I'll show you what I mean. I've got, these are some that I was making earlier. So we've got 2 lots of DSP, and we've made the books. So let's just say that one I haven't stuck down yet. So what you could actually do is then stick them back to back, and still with your spine, oh, let's have a look, you could make a thicker little book like so. Do you know what I mean? So that our books have only got 2, 4, 6, 8 pockets in, but you could put 2 together and make a thicker one. So now what we're going to do is we need some, I've got some ribbon here. I thought I'd use a nice piece of cream ribbon for this project. It is a bit thicker, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. So what I do is I tie my ribbon around my book. Now I've used a huge piece. We didn't really need to use one that big. And then what I do is I just tie that round and hold that in place while I, just like that. So I know where the ribbon wants to be. And we're just going to put that to one side just for a moment, like that. And what we're going to do is going to put some Tombow on here. Like so. And then we're going to wrap this around our little album. And we're just going to hold that in place. And as you can see how fast these little books are, they are just so quick and easy to make, and decorating them is just as fast. So that's basically all there is to it. All you need to do now is just, let's tie this in a bow, and then we can cut down the ribbon, because I did cut way too much. So that's your album. Oops, she says, making a mess of that. Right, stop it. I don't know why that's doing that. Let's move that. And then we can cut that down. So you probably don't need that much ribbon on it, but you get the idea there. So that is all there is to it. And then all you need to do then is to make these little mats. Now, I think I did this at 2 and, let me just, I can't see because my things, I'll tell you the measurements of these mats. It is 2 3/8 by 3 3/4. So 2 3/8 by 4 and 3, sorry, 2 3/8 by 3 3/4, and that fits perfectly into the little pocket there. You can make them wider if you want, and obviously our little tags that we made fit perfectly into them. So that is how you make these gorgeous, adorable little mini albums. Like I said, you can use your stamps, you can put anything in here, little gift card as well. You know, there's so many possibilities here. So very, very, very fast. Hope you've absolutely enjoyed this as much as I have done over the years making these little albums. Really, really do love them. I'm so chuffed about this one we made the other day, and this is with the Happy Planner stickers and some washi tape, but I will show you one being decorated on another video. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you have fun making these little mini albums. Please send me photos at the email address that's coming up, and show me some of your projects. So take care for now. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.